It's time for you to learn how to chart
like a boss.
live from the USA, hoping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today is June 24th, 2018, and right now we are live on Boss of Bitcoin.com. If you want financial freedom, just know that the Boss Method gives you the tools to recreate your reality and achieve true happiness. This is Bitcoin to the USD, and you can see, just like magic, the Boss Method works, and it works wonderfully. And the whole video today is going to teach you specifically how to chart like a boss. So just a heads up, if you want to learn more, head over to bossofbitcoin.com to learn about all our products and services we have available for you to be financially prosperous in the marketplace. It's time to boss up right now. They said Bitcoin is dropping, the fiat is falling, and just like Chicken Little running around, the sky's falling, don't know which way is up. But I'm here to stand tall, bold, and let you know that you can learn to chart like a boss. This is the Boss Method. It's patented intellectual property owned exclusively for the rights and replications of Brandon Kelly LLC. Do not replicate my method without my express written consent, or else you will be hearing from some nice attorneys that I have befriended in the process. And if you are a person, I give it to you for free. This is of the people, for the people, by the people. It is true fractal harmonics, sacred geometry, and a little bit of intuition and innovation in the world of financial forecasting. Real quick, we do have a few community tools we will be getting into towards the end of this video. Just know they are TradingView, Facebook, and Patreon. Specifically BK Crypto Trader on Patreon. 112 people holding me down right now. I appreciate it. And then we got the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. #1 Bitcoin. 20,000 of my best friends come together 7 days a week to keep each other empowered and in profit in the marketplace. Come on in. The doors are always open. Without further ado, let's make it do what it do. And this is Ethereum to Bitcoin on a daily. I'm going to rewind this and play it back from the top one time. I know we got a lot of people, coming just finding out about my channel. I don't blame you. I'm glad you came, and now it's time to get you up to speed. This is the Boss Method. Understand that every candle tells a story. Every wick tells a past, and every trend tells a beginning, right? There's 3 parts to any cycle: breakout, breakdown, flatline, right? Breakout, breakdown, flatline. Breakout, breakdown, flatline, right? And it just repeats over and over and over and over again. Some call it volatility, some call it repetition. I call it perfect because it allows us to make money using this method that I've designed and created. One thing you want to do, this is more of an instructional video. So this is TradingView.com. You will see these are just basic candles. We are on a daily candle right now. That's too long. That's too slow. That's what Wall Street wants you to wait days, weeks, years to get paid. Don't do it, right? Cut that thing down in about 6 equal slices. Let's make it a 4-hour candle, and that's what we go rock out with. We use the Boss Method on a 4-hour candle. Once you make a little bit of money, you want to pay for a premium account, you can use a 343. It works quite nicely, but for the free users, right, and just a beginning tutorial, we can start with the 4-hour, right? Also know that when you do this, like, the candles are all scrunchy, you can't really see anything, so you want to left click on this axis or right click on that axis, whichever way your mouse works, right? And you want to click on a couple properties. You want to click on auto scale, and you want to click on scale price chart only. And then you can click on reset scale, and it will make everything appear much nicer. You might have to play with this scale in here a little bit. Re-click on auto scale, and now when you zoom out, the data fits a lot better. When you go to zoom in, it kind of gives you like this dynamic zoom. You see that, right? And so now we got our window set, our zoom extents and limits set. And now you click on this little button right there that says indicators, strategies, and economy. And we're going to type in BK, right? Go down to that ultimate BK's moving averages, 1711. We got thousands of people using this method all over the world. That's pretty amazing. And bam, there you go. That is the boss method right behind you. That's all you need to get paid. You can see that there's 3 simple moving averages that just popped up. If we double click it, right, it'll open it up for us. That's the candles. So let's double click just kind of like the column area, right? It'll open it up for us. And you can see that we have a moving average of a 7, a 21, a 77, and a 231. You don't need to have the 21 activated. It's more for quicker trades. I make my videos on slower trades, so you can just uncheck that box right there for the red line. And then you don't really need the indicator, right? You just need the 7, 77, 231. And then I like to fade the 231 out a little bit, just so it's kind of like floating in the background. You don't really need that much emphasis on it. You just need to know kind of when it's there and when it's not, right? And then I like to make my line for the 7 a little bit thicker, 77 a little bit thicker. And that's it. That's all you need, right? And then over here, you can click on, you can actually double click on the candle now. And that'll open up these colors right here. Price line, sometimes it's checked. You don't need it, uncheck it. Let's see, scales, right? Top margin, I have 5%, bottom margin 2%, right margin 30. That'll just give you a nice little cushion on the right side so you're not all the way stretched out. And then theme, I change from light to dark, right? And so when you do that, it makes it a little bit easier on the eyes, right? And because I use a white line, it's much easier to see it on the dark theme. See that? So there you go. And now to make the candles disappear, let's see here. You just click this little button, line, and that will actually turn everything into just a simple moving averages, right? So when you click on line, it should make everything concurrent with that chart. I'm gonna reload this. I think it froze up for a second. But the biggest thing, only thing you want to make sure you're doing is you just focus on the waves, the momentum, the energy inside the trend, right? Follow the trend, follow the money, never bet against the house. These are simple rules that we'll be using to make a lot of money in crypto, right? And also notice that, there you go. And so if we click on candles, it'll pop those candles up. But when you click on lines, just pop that scroll down bar, click on line. I have both of them starred so that you always have, you know, both of them accessible. It turns the candles off. We don't need the candles. All you need is the intersection. And the way the boss method works is when that white goes above that blue, you know exactly what to do. Put down your money, buy that coin, and go get paid, right? And when it goes below, it's got to go. Because if it ain't paying, it ain't staying. And you can see just that easy. You could have made 172% Bitcoin in 54 days like a boss. That's how you cash out like a king, right? And then it goes down. But guess what? We sold it and we don't take that loss, right? when it comes right back, you know, we buy it right back, sell it up top, and we lock in a quick 48% in 44 days, you know, back for the first time, right? And like I said, you guys, it's always 3 parts to any cycle: breakout, breakdown, flatline, right? What happens after that? Bam! Breakout, right? What are we doing now? Breakdown, flatline, right? Now, just know that the energy in the market is pushing everything down. So this isn't a great time to buy Ethereum. It may pop here, but just know that the general trend of the market is down. Whereas in April, that wasn't the case, right? So just know we follow the trend, follow the money. Last thing to note, that we always trade for Bitcoin. My chart is Ethereum to Bitcoin, right? We don't value dollars because dollars are designed to keep you broke, keep you a slave, keep you poor, keep you working check to check, week to week, 401k with a 3% match for 38 years. That ain't gonna get it done. We don't value dollars because dollars keep you broke. We value Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the currency of the future. Dollars are the tools of enslavement, right? Just look, if you don't believe me, just take a dollar bill out. What does it say? It's legal tender for all debts. Debt is servitude, slavery. Don't be a slave. Own your equity outright on the blockchain. And the way we do that is to always trade for Bitcoin. We measure our value in Bitcoin. I don't care what the US dollar correlation is. I don't care if it's $2,000 or $200,000 for 1 BTC. Every trade I make is going to get me more Bitcoin than when I started. And when that line is going up and to the right, you are winning. If it's going down, you're losing, right? And that's what we use the boss method to do. Win, 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 right? We let the banks take that loss. We don't take it, right? And that's it. It's very, very simple. Very, very, very simple. As you get more advanced, you'll see that, you know, there's simple energy cycles, you know, where positive and negative trends just kind of fill in. We'll probably be coming into another positive trend in early August for Ethereum. But, you know, you can watch more of my other videos to figure that stuff out. This is specifically just basic boss method 101, you know. 7 above the 77, buy it, right? Ride it out, buy it, sell it, buy it, right? Buy it high or buy it low, sell it high. That's all we do. That's all we do. And again, I have multiple videos on YouTube. All you need to do is type in chart like a boss. Find my playlist and you will have a plethora, a library of knowledge for you to consume. This is just a quick intro, get set up, get started, and make some money on the blockchain. That's how you do it. The boss method, bossofbitcoin.com. Check out the other resources that we have available. This includes both YouTube channels. BK, Crypto Trader, the Boss of Bitcoin, 25,000 subs. Thank you very much. We also got the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. This got about 2,000 subscribers now. I'm going to have to update this video, you know what I'm saying? Because we coming on strong nowadays, right? So we got 2,000 subs on that one. Then you jump on over to patreon.com, type my name in, BK Crypto Trader, and this is where you have a real deal shot to make some real deal money, because this is where I'm giving away all my exclusive updates, tricks, trades, tutorials, you know, and specific tactics to generate that profit on the blockchain. One of those coins, one of those products is the profit package. This is $100 every 7 days. I give you the top 7 coins, which are the best chance for success in the market. You know, and we hit a few of them over the past few months: Bitcoin Cash, Zen Cash, Ontology, Eternity, and I think I just hit Basic Attention Token in that boss alert messages. So check that out. You know, if you're trying to get set up to make some real deal wealth, you know, and then check out bossofbitcoin.com. This is a new website I just put together. And like I said, man, it's all about empowering the people, bringing people together. You know, each one, reach one, reach one, teach one. Hurt people. And I'm tired of my people being I'm sick and tired of my people being sick and tired, right? So if you want a real deal shot, you know, to buy back your freedom, you know, all it's going to take is 1 or 2 BTC, you know, and about 5 years of equity on the blockchain, and that can easily be achieved, right? With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. This is the boss, your boy BK. No matter where you stay, Brazil to Bay or California, all the way back out through Jerk Money. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Make sure you join the money team. Shout out to everybody holding me down on Patreon. Click that subscribe button. Share this video if you know somebody just getting set up on the blockchain. If you appreciate what I'm doing, if you appreciate the community, 25,000 strong, you know, just invite one person to join us, right? That one person might be the difference. You know, that one invitation, that one copy and paste, that one text message, that one retweet, that one hashtag might be the difference in changing somebody's life, and the difference of them being a slave and being empowered, right? It's time for us to go back to being human again, right? Because we all are created in the hue of man. We all are of the same frequency, of the same design. We are beings that coexist together in this one verse, on this one chord, in this universe, right? Till we meet again. Stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss. Huh.